Hello everybody, today I have a project related video for all of you. This particular project is going to be me installing a little mini-sized traffic light control module inside of my 1994 McCain traffic light. So before we get to that, this is obviously the traffic light that I'm going to use. This was manufactured in April of 1994 and it's in great shape, despite of it being 30 years of age. So anywho, when I got this light, it used to be all incandescent lamps, but as of, a few weeks or so ago, I have decided to convert them into colored LED to make the colors more vivid-like. So, anywho, and yes, the lenses are made of plastic, but I also plan on purchasing some aero metal lenses to convert it into like a left turn, right turn signal, or whatever. So for right now, it's just a standard 3-colored traffic light signal. And it's in surprisingly good shape despite its age. I don't know where this traffic light originally was installed, but I can imagine it was at a traffic light intersection somewhere. But anywho, I'm going to go ahead and show you how it's controlled right now, and then I'll go ahead and show you the traffic light module that I'm going to be using for this traffic light. So right now, it is controlled via this little knob switch on the back of the light. So right now, it's a 4-way switch. Right now, it's off. So if I flick it to my left, flick it one way, it turns on the red light. As you can see, the colors look really nice because I actually used colored LED filamented lamps by Fiat Electric. I'm actually going to show you that real quick before I show you the other colors. And the way to open up the doors on these traffic lights are really simple. You just have to unloosen these and then just pull it out. So yeah, look, this is a colored LED filamented lamp by Fiat Electric. And yes, it is red. So that's why the colors look so vivid. So there you go. Anywho, now I'm going to go ahead and put this back together, so let me go ahead and do that real quick. Apologize if I'm struggling here. I'm trying to do this with one hand. There we go. Just tighten it up. And that's how the traffic lights are installed. Just basically just put that in there, and then it just tightens into place. Now I'm going to show you the yellow light. So, yeah, the colors on these look so nice, like, seriously. So that's the yellow light. It has a orange colored LED filamented lamp, but the yellow lens decides to convert it into more yellow. So that's why the colors on these look so good. And of course, the green. And the green one, I was so surprised when I first turned it on. The color looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, it looks somewhat teal on camera, but it's actually green. So it actually looks really nice. So anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this light off. So anywho, right here on my table, here is the control module that I recently bought off eBay for around $40. And it's actually very cheap for a control module, because a lot of controller modules cost around $50 to $90 depending on the model. This I got for $40. So anywho, right over here obviously is the owner's manual on how to control this module. I have 2 ways of wiring it up, and I'm going to be wiring it up the first way with the line and neutral going in respectively, and then of course the red, yellow, and green wires respectively for each terminal. And there's the other way. This one's a bit more complicated, so that's why I'm going to do this one. This one's more simple to do. And of course, all of right here are all of the modes that this module has. It has 37 different modes, which I think is pretty awesome. So anywho, I also am going to be using double-sided tape for this project because there isn't any holes to screw this module in. Yes, there are 4 holes in the corner of the board, but I am not going to use that. I'm going to just use double-sided tape just to secure the board into place. So, anywho, I'm going to go ahead and get ourselves started with this project. I also have wire stripper too, and I also have a hex screw as well, so I can put in the wires and tighten them up, because that's how I tightened up the main wires here into this module. So, anywho, let's go ahead and get started with this project. First things first, we always have to unplug everything that we use for a project that requires electricity. So, anywho, let's go ahead and unplug the light so that we don't get ourselves shocked here, because these 120 15 amp outlets can be serious. So, anywho, that's a little safety first on in case if anyone wants to try to do this project themselves. So, I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, I have ripped out the original wires that hooked up to the traffic light, and they're right over here. So I don't know what I'm gonna plan on using these wires and other parts for, but yeah, I'm gonna use these possibly for a future project, but I don't know when. But yeah, we'll see. So anywho, as you can see, I have the original wires for each lamp socket. So green wire, yellow wire, and obviously the red wire. And as you can see right here, this is the new wire that I'm using. And over here is the module. It's going to be right inside of the top compartment door. So yeah, this is where the new module is going to be. So it's going to be pretty cool. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. So anywho, I'll be right back once everything is assembled. Alrighty guys, I've gotten everything assembled and wired up and put back into place. Now all I have to do is close up the lens doors, and I shall give this traffic light its first test with its new controller. So, I'll be right back once I finish all of that. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, I've gotten my McCain traffic light reassembled and rewired again with its new traffic light control module. As a matter of fact, the new control module is right behind the red traffic light compartment. So it's located right behind here, and this wire goes to it directly. So anywho, I don't know if you can see inside, but that's where the new traffic light control module is located. It's held on via double-sided tape, which is actually good because, you know, I don't have any screws or, you know, holes in the traffic light where I can put this module. So yeah, this is actually a good spot for it. So anywho, this is basically my old traffic light with its new module inside of it, and it's actually very nice. So I also forgot to mention that these visors are the tunnel kind of visors. And in my opinion, I prefer the cap visors for traffic lights because it makes it look old and retro style. So what do you guys think? What kind of traffic light visors do you prefer? Let me know in the comments below. So anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a demonstration of this traffic light, and the sequence that it's using right now is mode 3, which according to this owner's manual, mode 3 is the British traffic light sequence. It does red for 15 seconds, red and yellow for 2 seconds, and then green for 10 seconds. And then yellow only for 2 seconds, and then red again for 15 seconds, and then the cycle repeats. So, yep, there you go. So now, enough of me talking. Here's my remote, and once I click on the on button for channel number 1, that little receiver will turn on from my remote, and that'll turn on the traffic light. So, enough of me talking. Let's go ahead and give this traffic light its first test of its new traffic light control module. So without further ado, here we go. It takes a couple seconds to start because the module is remembering what was the last sequence and mode, obviously, that it was put in. So the red stays on for 15 seconds, and then red and yellow for 2 seconds, and then green for 10 seconds. And then it'll repeat, and then it'll turn to yellow for 2 seconds after 10 seconds. And then it goes back to red for 15 seconds. So this traffic light is absolutely amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a side view of the traffic light. Let the sequence continue. So look at that. That is amazing. So I'm really happy and thrilled with how this project turned out. So yeah, this is amazing. So anywho, yeah, I don't know if you can see inside, but there are some lights on, and that's where the control module is. So, and there's also little tiny LEDs on the module to let you know what switch is on. So, yeah, really cool. So, anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of this traffic light project that I have decided to do. So, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to put them in the comment sections below. And like I said earlier, let me know what kind of traffic light visor do you prefer on any traffic light, out there. Whether it's in the US or Canada or anywhere else. So, anywho, hope you guys, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, then please be sure to like, comment, rate, and of course subscribe. And thank you all very much for watching.